This module will show you how to use the General Reports tab. Click General Reports. Under Medical Records, click Narcotics Prescribed Summary. This report will show you patients that have been prescribed narcotics and the percentage in the practice. If you want to see the patient's names, click this box. Generate the report. Note, you must have ePrescribe in order for this to pull accurate information. Patient immunization will generate a report of immunizations for the patient you select. Click on this icon to locate your patient. Once selected, generate the report. Patient medication list will generate a report of medications. If you know the name, type it here. If you would like these options, keep the check marks. If not, unselect them. Select the provider that prescribed. Select a patient, click Generate Report. Patient Problem List gives you a list of problems for the patient selected. Make your selections and generate your report. Patient Recall allows you to select a date so that you can generate a report to recall your patients. Click the box to select a date. Once the date is selected, generate your report. Patient Record will generate a report of every record for the patient selected. Select your patient and generate your report. Patient Search allows you to locate a patient with several criteria. Make your selections and generate your report. Patients is similar to Patient Search, except it searches several patients. Make your selections and generate your report. Physician Encounter allows you to generate information on the encounters for the patient. Make your selections and generate your report. Now we will review the financial section of the reports. Activity Summary allows you to look at activity for your providers or insurances. Choose your dates and either provider or insurance. Once your selections have been made, you would click Generate Report. If you want to check the status of your claim, click Claim Status. Select your date range and click Generate Report. Collections allows you to select a patient and view their collection status. Daily and Monthly Activity Summary allows you to view activity with that time frame. The Day List Summary is where you would select a date range and a report of the day's transactions. Deleted Payments allows you to see any payment that has been deleted. Make your selections and generate your report. Deposits will show you deposits listed by day, week, or month. Select your dates and grouping. Generate your report. HCFA 1500 form and HCFA 1500 form for printing allows you to print information for a HCFA 1500. The first one on the list will print the red and white form with the information. The second one is for you to put the form in the printer and have the information print on it. Insurance Aging shows you an aging report for the insurance you select. Insurance Aging Summary allows you to see aging reports for primary, secondary, or tertiary insurance. Insurance Collection shows your collections for insurances. Select primary, secondary, or tertiary and generate your report. Insurance Companies shows you information on the insurance carriers chosen. Patient Aging will generate a report of patients' financial records. Patient Collection generates reports of patients' collections. Patient Daysheet would be utilized for your end-of-day calculations. Select a date range and generate. Patient Ledger generates a report just like the Patient Ledger screen. Patient Remainder Aging shows a remainder aging report. Patient Remainder Statement allows you to print a remainder statement for the selected patient. Patient Statement allows you to print statements for selected patients. Payments displays all payments for the date range selected. Production by insurance, procedure, and provider shows production under each category. Make your selections in either and generate your report. Refund generates a report of monies owed to others. Under Operations, there is a report titled Automated Measure Calculation, which is useful for your attestation. You would simply put in a date range up at the top and select the provider doing the attestation. We have the core measures at the top and the menu measures at the bottom. It will automatically fill in the numerator and denominator for you. Some of the blank measures means that we are unable to pull this information for you, so you must do that yourself. If you are exempt from any of the measures, then you would click on this box here. Once you generate the report, it will give you the numerator, denominator, and percentage for each of the measures. This is a great way to keep track of your measures, as well as help you with your attestation. Notification encounters by user allows you to see encounters by every user. Select the users to view your report. Notification by patient allows you to view a list of what patients are on the CDSS rolls. Practice analysis gives you an analysis of the practice using certain parameters. Referral list generates a list of referrals for the selected patient. Summary generates a report of the data service according to the status you select. Task status generates a report of all the tasks, who they are assigned to and by, and their status. The Labs category has a lab report where you can view labs. Lab receipt count shows what labs have been received. Timeline allows you to generate a timeline on certain tests. Under Lists, you can generate reports that show lists of CPT codes, procedure, and providers. System has an audit log which will tell you what users have done in the application with all of the information. Logged in users shows you who is logged into the system. All these reports can be printed. This concludes our module on General Reports.